Let me know if you can hear JP. Can you hear JP? That's the question. We can't hear you. That's not good. Right then. Technology. We love technology. Computer USBs meant to be stereo. Why can't we hear you? Let me know if you can hear JP. Why can't you hear JP? That's the question. We can't hear you. That's not good. Right, so, what? Can you hear me now? You can hear me. Can you hear me? Are we back? I don't know what I changed. I genuinely don't know what I changed. Can't see you. That's all right. That's because I changed it. You'll see me in a minute. Should we do this again? Should we add in all our bits again? Right. Let's add everything in. Welcome to Midweek Live Loop, everyone. Right. Let's add in our the second camera here. Let's bring him back in. So let's add that one in. So hopefully you can see that. It's I know this one's a little bit delayed. It's because it's running on the Wi-Fi and yeah, it's just delaying it. But there we go. And then we'll bring in our top-down camera. Let's do that now. Don't mirror it. Let's make it reverse. Add camera. Add everything back in. All good now. All good now. All good now. Let's build back up what I was playing, which you couldn't hear. So we start with this, and we'll introduce properly in a minute. Right. That's where we were up to, if you missed out, which you did. Don't worry.
But Just give the world a big hug, it's alright now. 'Cause we're gonna carry on and make you smile. No, it didn't rhyme, but it's alright. No, it didn't rhyme, but it's alright.
And that ended really abruptly. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening, hearing, watching, thinking from. My name's JP. Welcome to Jump On Music UK. This is the Midweek Live Loop. The Midweek Live Loop is where we make a song up on the spot. And I just made up a song, and then you couldn't hear it, so I made the lyrics about you not being able to hear it. And there we go. And now it gets deleted. We've got a couple of cameras. I hope they're coming through okay, because I had a bit of a bother with them before as well. Technology's great when it works. So this is the camera for me. Hi. You've got the top-down camera, so you can see all the bits I'm playing and everything else. Hopefully the microphone's just in the way of the control pin that there. And we've got the side view. The side view is a little bit sort of behind, but we'll live with that. It's okay. So basically, before we continue, I've got two things to tell you. First of all, this live stream, guess what? This live stream is sponsored. It's sponsored by our friends over at DistroKid. DistroKid are a music distribution company. So if you've got music, let's just say I took that song, I want to basically bring it out. You need a music distributor to actually send it to. And with DistroKid, they can help you that way. They can help you. So the QR code's there the entire time of the live stream. But what you can do is you can actually give DistroKid, you upload your music to DistroKid, and then you keep all the rights and everything. And they send it out to about 160 different services, like the big ones, obviously Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, Pandora, Tidal, Deezer, and it's $22.99 a year. However, with that link, you get 7% off. So think about this. It's now the 24th of July. You could release as much music as you want to up until the 24th of July next year. Think about all the different social events. Think about all the different festive events. You could release a song a month, a song a week, a song a day. But yeah, basically, thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. And then the other thing as well is we've got the How Do You Loop podcast, of course. I've got so many things to tell you. But go and search for that if you want to. We've got it on YouTube, and we've got podcast, or where you find your podcasts. Great interviews with some amazing loop artists around the world and how they loop, which is cool. But the second thing I want to tell you is I've got courses, which some people are aware of. I've got courses. I'm going to move over here slightly, even though there's a shadow on my face. Thanks, light. And I've got courses for set prices. However, loads of people have had, well, are you going to basically can you make it a bit more accessible? So you can now buy them in installments, but also we now have the subscription. This is the subscription. So all my courses, which are currently 3, I say currently 3, I'm writing a couple more. You can buy them all individually, or you can just sign up for $15 a month. In the UK, it's about £10.80, about 11, call it 11 quid. And then literally, there's no minimum term. You could just sign up for a month, get what you need and go, or you can sign up for a month and carry on going, because every course I'm going to make is going to go into that subscription model. So therefore, as you carry on getting it, you're getting more and more value. Also, I've been adding to those courses. So the courses that are inside there, you've got my How to Loop Like a Pro course, course. That's your kind of beginner to intermediate course, although there are some pro tips in there because it's how to loop like a pro, not how to loop like a beginner. And you start from the beginning. We've also got the RC500 and the RC600 course. I'm going to be doing a course on the RC505 Mark II, but from a singer-songwriter's point of view, for using it for basically making tunes like I do now, right through to using it with a guitar, foot pedals, and everything. I'm going to be doing another course as well, which I'm writing at the moment, and I'm not disclosing yet. But all of those courses, I can't get that right. It's that way, isn't it? Going into there, because that price is not going to change. It's going to be $15 per month. So then you're going to be have access to all these different courses. When those other courses are going to be out, unsure, because I just need to film them and everything. But yeah, I just wanted to let you be aware of that. So thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. And if you want access to all my courses, scan the QR code. That QR code that's up there, that's going to stay there, is actually part of DistroKid. So of course, if you want to obviously sign yourself up to DistroKid, that's it. And yes, Mr. McDuckface is right over my head. There he is, Mr. McDuckface. Hello. And if you know the channel, you know Mr. McDuckface. He pops up every now and again. I left my drink over here, so I'm just grabbing my drink. How is everyone? I hope you're well. Got a couple of videos. One just got uploaded today, so Tainted's been able to see that because he's one of our YouTube members. So if you're not a YouTube member, you'll have to wait till Saturday. Unless you want to become a YouTube member to help me out, you're more than welcome to do so. Of course, I would highly recommend it. And what we do on this channel on the Midweek Live Loop is we make songs. We make songs up on the fly. If you put something in the chat, then I might add it into the song. So if you want to put lyrics or a style of song, we'll see what we can come up with. I don't know every style on the planet, but we'll try. Or if you just want to put something in the chat, obviously to say hi and feel good and make other people feel good too. We're live on YouTube, on the Facebook page, and on Twitch, because the other two have been a pain. Let's just call it that. Why did I do E flat? Put something in the chat and I might sing it.
gonna be about it? Yeah. You look great. When I tell you that it's true, 'cause you look great. Wondering what I'm gonna do next. What you gonna do?
You look great. What you gonna do about it? You look great. Walking through the room and on it. I can tell that you don't know what you do to me. I can tell that you don't know how I'm gonna feel or how I'm gonna be. But you look great. Yeah, you look great. You look great. Okay, so, hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. So, welcome to the Midweek Live Loop. I hope it's all going well with you all. Let me just do that and that. Hi. I just need to check something. You're going to hear my own live stream for a second because this microphone's so flipping sensitive. I just need to check it's all working fine. Hopefully it is. We'll find out now. Okay, so Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're listening from. A little bit depixelated, but it's okay. So this is what we do on a midweek live loop. Had 2 amazing gigs. Excuse me. By the way, I did say that is not going to change, but it is going to change because something I forgot. Which, well, I didn't forget. I've did a gig on Saturday, literally last Saturday, which is called Primal Live. It was an amazing show. There's loads of acts on there. It was really, really good. And then it kind of whittled down, and they kind of like voted for. They put everyone in like groups of 4 or 5. So it was like a part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. I was in part 2, and then they kind of did a voting system thing of like who was kind of like they liked the most out of it to do a sort of final, and then there was a winner of the final. I got into the final. I didn't win. Went to the right person, which is really, really nice. I was just happy to do it, to be honest. However, I'm going to take, just for a moment, the DistroKid QR code away. The reason being is because there's another one, which is the Primal Live Donate. So it was called Primal Live, and it's all for the Whitechapel Centre in Liverpool, which helps, obviously, fight against homelessness. I said obviously, I don't know why I said obviously, I'm really sorry. That helps fight against homelessness. And that is this one. This is the Primal Live Donate QR code. Now, you can, even though the event has gone by, you can still donate. I think right up till September, I believe. But you can still donate by scanning the QR code. There's over 26,000 subscribers on this channel. So my thought was, if everyone did £1 or $1 or €1, like one each, and there's 26,000 of us, we can raise 26,000 pennies, as it were, pounds, euros, dollars, whatever's going to work out. Certainly help, basically, a city that is very close to my heart to fight, obviously, against homelessness. Anyone can become homeless for any reason, for losing your job, right through to a change in circumstance. Not necessarily just through what the normal means of people think. Oh, it's because of drugs or alcohol or anything like that. But anyone can lose their home, and the statistic is you're 3 monthly wage payments away from homelessness. That's a terrifying statistic. Before you get into some serious debt, some serious trouble, 3 months. That's all it takes to actually completely change your life from where you are now right through to not having a house. That is obviously very serious, and what we want to do is obviously donate. So please scan this QR code. If you're watching on the replay, please scan this QR code. It's going to work, I think, right up to the end of September, I think. And please, obviously, donate what you can. It's a big charity, and we would really like to help them out. So thank you very much for Primal Live for obviously letting me play, but also thank you very much to the Whitechapel Centre as well. And on the night, they made £4,000 on the night itself. I would like to basically get all 26,000 of my subscribers to donate £1, and then we can go, hey, we gave you 26 grand. How amazing would that be? So from the bottom of my heart, please scan the QR code. It means the world to me. Right, I'm going to take the QR code off. It should have gone into the chat anyway, so if you want to go ahead and find it in the chat, it should be there. I'll put the DistroKid button back up, because obviously they are today's sponsor. Hi, how are you? Hope you're well. Hi chat, hi GP, and hi chat. Hi chat. Just like one person. Love that. Hi chat. How are you, chat? I'm well. Yeah. So let's bring our other looks back. By the way, what do you think about this with the kind of the multiple cameras? Let me know in the comment section, in the chat. Funnily enough, in the. I see what you did there in the chat. Let me know in the chat. If you've got any questions about looping as well, obviously I do. I mean, looping, lively loop. If you've got any questions about it, if you're a complete beginner, or if you've got you're an advanced person who've stumbled on a question, then that's also what the midweek live loop is about. Obviously, asking questions about stuff, how to connect things up, live streaming advice, looping advice. How the hell do I do all this? I do it like that. And it just depends, obviously, what your question is. But put it in the chat. We'll bring it up on screen, and then we can obviously try and answer it as much as possible. If it's simply, how do I get started? The very simple one for you to get started is literally go to my course, which is called How to Loop Like a Pro. Now, it's $149. If you don't want to put that down, the way to do it is actually go for my all courses subscription. It's only $15 a month. but obviously it's a continual $15 a month, but I'm going to keep adding to that. But if you want to own the course, then of course you've got this one, which is How to Loop Like a Pro. If you put Loop Like a Pro in the checkout, that brings that down to $119. So Loop Like a Pro, all one word, that brings it down to $119, and then you own it then, and that's it. However, if you obviously want to, I know I keep chopping and changing. The chat's going, but like this. Then of course, obviously you've got the subscription there. So of course, knock up the subscription. That's fine. There is no minimum term for the subscription, and you can cancel at any time. Should we make a tune? I've been noticed recently when I've been doing this over the past couple of live streams. Oh, thank you very much. I've been noticing recently over the past couple of live streams, I've been kind of sticking to the favorites on this. If you're wondering what this app is Audio Kit Pro King of Digital. It's about, I think, £4, £5, and it's got thousands of sounds in which you can. Sounds like some kind of like CBS thing. Na 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 na. Here's the evening news. A banjo. Nice. So yeah, so I'm trying to get away from the favorites and just. Could we do something with that? Maybe a little bit faster. So there we go. Right, so basically I'm just making things up as I go along, using different noises. It's quite a nice noise. And I just need to make one change. So just for a song I did yesterday in Manchester, I had changed, you know, I've got the slicey noise that, let me show you. If I go like this. It's quite Harry Potter, isn't it? I've got this slicing noise, and you can slice it up in different timings. That's probably the derivatives. So that's doing it in like, is it semi-quavers or something? But you can put it in thirds. So I had it in. So with that, you can adjust the amount. So this is 100%, so chopping it all up, but then you can have a little bit underneath, which I found quite nice. Yeah, it's step slicer. It's the step slicer. It's not the pattern one. The only thing is, when you do this with the voice, you then have to figure out what key you're in. just for experimental reasons only, we're now going to change the step slicer into thirds.
When you gonna change your mind on me? When you gonna know that I can see that you have got your whole world ahead? I know that it's not fair, but that's what you said. We're gonna change it now. Gonna change it now. We're 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 gonna change it
And it's deleted. So one of the things we do in the midweek live loop when I'm creating a song, once we've finished the song, as you can see now, it is erased. If you want to listen to that song back, then I'm going to have to listen to it back as well in the same way. You're going to have to watch this on the replay. If you're watching on the replay, give us a thumbs up. That really helps me. It helps the channel grow. If you're watching live, give this a thumbs up now. And it sends the algorithm to YouTube and Facebook and all those jazz people. And it makes basically more people join and go, oh, this is live right now. Let's join in. So this is basically how I kind of loop. I love looping with this thing. Because I actually took the 505 out with a microphone, just that on its own, yesterday in Manchester, and it was terrifying and wonderful at the same time. And I actually did live a unrehearsed song, which was even more terrifying because with here I feel safe, but with an audience that were like, it was great. By the way, if you're ever in Manchester in the UK, you need to go to the Whiskey Joe. Go and speak to Joe Bagpipes. He's known as Joe Bagpipes on social media. Speak to Joe Bagpipes before you go down, because I think there's about a couple of months waiting list at the moment. It's that busy. It's an open mic night, but it is actually a booked open mic night. It's that busy, and it's a good fun. I keep picking the black notes tonight. I just keep picking like flats and sharps. I don't know what's going on with me. Let's go with a G. If you got lyrics or ideas, by the way, to make a song out of, put it in the chat. If you put it in the chat, I might just sing it.
trilogy. I want them all. I don't want just one. I want all three. I want Coronado trilogy. I don't want one. Just give me them all. Just one cornetto. It's fine by me. That's what he said. Rolling on the riverbank. But I need more than that. Need to freeze my face. I wonder if I can. I see them all. I want a Cornetto trilogy. I want a Cornetto trilogy. I want a Cornetto trilogy. Yeah. I want a Cornetto trilogy. I don't want one. I want all three. I want a Cornetto trilogy.
You didn't think I was going to do it, did you? There we go. That is Cornetto Trilogy, everyone. Quite a dancey little number, and it's deleted. Yeah, I noticed the camera went. Hang on a sec. Unlock. I will unlock. Don't you worry. I've got to turn it round now. Wonder what it would look like if I did that view instead. Hang on a second. Are you going to work or what? Normally this, I use my phone for a camera and it works like a dream. Today, I've decided not to plug it in by USB and just rely on the Wi-Fi. And guess what? Ain't no likey. Good. Good. Let's reboot that then while we're talking. So if you're just joining us, welcome, of course. Welcome all and all. Where is that? There it is. So we're basically going to be... there we go. It's back up for some reason. All of a sudden it just went, yes, you're fine. That one. Oh, I can do it that way. Hang on a sec. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is while I'm adjusting this camera, I'm just basically explaining a couple of things. The first one being, welcome to the Midweek Live Loop. This is the Midweek Live Loop where I make tunes on the fly, as it were, unprepared, unrehearsed, and then we get rid of them. It's a great sort of working tool for me. It's a great sort of like scratch pad for me to just iron out some ideas, and yeah, just is this gonna work? Ooh, let's put it in a different format. Let's do that one. No, that one. That's all right, isn't it? Can you see me hands? So I might move this around. Obviously, I might turn it back around. Actually, should I turn it back around? Is it better that way? I don't know. So yeah, this is the Midweek Live Loop. If you've got any looping questions, if you've missed this entire live stream, then shame on you. But if you are watching right now on the replay and you do have questions, then what you can do is you can put them in the comment section just underneath. We're going to go with that one. Thank you. Just underneath, and then obviously I'll try and answer as many as you can. The goal for the channel this year is to hit 30,000 subscribers. That's a bit of a mean feat. I'm hoping we'll get to 30,000. Maybe it's a little bit going to be a bit under that. But what I'd like everyone to do, if you're watching this, is to just share the channel with a musical friend, a musician friend. Don't share it with your nan because she won't be really, unless she's really interested in MIDI and looping. But share it with someone who's interested in the channel. Don't just share it for sharing's sake. I want to make sure that people are coming to the channel for organically. It's organic, mate. And don't know where that came from. And yeah, I'd just like basically to obviously say thank you to all the people who've subscribed so far. Subscriber count, subscribers, the amount of subscribers, it's amazing. It's also a vanity thing. It doesn't mean anything until you hit 100,000 subscribers and things like that. But I have that goal on the channel because it proves that the channel is still growing. People still like what I'm doing, and that's where I see subscribers. I'm very grateful for every single one of you. But yeah, obviously, I really am happy about how the channel's going and stuff. So thank you very much. Good question. Are the afternoon streams a regular thing, or are you more likely to be doing the evenings? I'm actually more likely going to be doing the afternoons. I'm only doing the evenings because I can at the moment, and also I was filming some stuff today, so I kind of pushed it back. I knew I was going to be filming today. So because I was kind of going to Manchester yesterday and things like that, so I was able to do it this evening. I can do the afternoon. That's fine. The analytics doesn't matter because people watch most things on a replay anyway. But yeah, I can do any time. No, I can't do any time. But basically, yeah, I could do the afternoons. Obviously, if it's a weird thing because if I do the afternoons, it's kind of like evening time in Australia, and it's like first thing in the morning in the US. If I do that's if I do daytimes. If I do evening times, it's kind of like midday US, and then everyone in Australia is like asleep. So everyone right now is either just waking up and having a breakfast in Australia, or it's like 4 in the morning. Depends on what side of Australia you're on. So maybe bang on midday in the UK might be better. What do you reckon? You tell me. While you tell me, do you know what? I want to use a different app. Let's use a different app. Yes. Right then. Don't want to play it on that. Wow. I got that 120 bang on. So you're saying that evenings is better? Yes? Right, I'm just going to turn this camera on. Well, that's playing. Because I can. It's freaking out now. There we go. Then that's better, isn't it? It's really loud. So if I do the evening, you're free. Okay, good to know. Now you just got to pick a day. Because there's the midweek live loop, so that's a Wednesday. But we could change the day. don't care. Looks like evenings are the one. So that was weird. And it's deleted. And welcome to the Midweek Live Loop. The Midweek Live Loop. I'll say that again. Welcome to the Midweek Live Loop. My name is JP. Welcome to Jump On Music UK, where we are making tunes and then we'll delete them. So if you want to watch them back or you like that tune, you're going to have to watch it in the replay. However, I have taken a couple of the live streams and taken a couple of songs from those live streams and I've released them. And I've released them actually as albums. And this is one of them. Hello, there we go. This is called Looping My Brain. There's Volume 1 and there's Volume 2. Volume 2 consists of 2 different live streams. Volume 1 consists of 1 live stream. That wasn't meant to be coincidental. Doesn't mean that Volume 3 is going to consist of 3 different live streams. But it's just the way it was. And it's called Looping My Brain by John Paul. So if you want to have a listen to it on your favourite streaming service, it's available on quite a few of them now. And the way I do that is actually take the audio from the replay, give it a little bit of an EQ, make sure it sounds all right. It is a live album. It's classed as a live album. And then I release it. And how I release it is through these guys. This is DistroKid. DistroKid is a music distribution company. So you basically upload your songs to them. There's now got a mobile app. So if you're releasing stuff and you're making stuff on like Loopy Pro or you're doing it on an iPad or an Android device, you can actually upload from there. Now, the way this actually works is you actually have to pay them and you pay them a subscription. And it's normally $22.99, but with the link that's right there, and right there, it's also going to the chat. It's also the description box in underneath this live stream. Then you can get 7% of your first annual membership with DistroKid. And it's $21.38, right? Okay, so how many coffees would that get you in an entire year? This is how you can release as much music as you want to in an entire year. It's a no-brainer. If you're a musician, it's never been easier to release music. And then once you release that music, or you upload that music, they give you a web page to then say, here's the music. So instead of me basically saying, right, everyone join me on Apple Music or everyone join me on Spotify, they actually give you what's called a hyperfollow page, which you can get from the app. I've done videos on it. And you then just give that to your fans and they choose how they listen to your music. It's so much easier. They give you promo cards so you can actually put it on Instagram. And then when your music is live, you can use your music in your reels, which I do. I use my own music in my reels. And then it pays me, and that's great. It's fantastic. So obviously scan the QR codes up there. That's gone into the description box. Sorry, it's gone into the chat. It's in the description box. Thank you very much to DistroKid for sponsoring this live stream. Now, the other thing as well, obviously, has been the ticker that's going across right at the bottom here, all the way through. You can now get access to all my courses. There's 3 at the moment, and there's going to be more on the way. I now have a subscription as opposed to paying for the courses. I'll give you an example. The RC600 course is $197. How to Loop Like a Pro is $149. You can get it for $119 with a code. The RC500 course is $97, and basically you can access all 3 for $15 a month. There is no minimum minimum time, just 1 month, and you can obviously roll that around if you want to every month. The great thing is for you is you get access to it straight away. You get access to it. It's basically works on mobile. I've tested it on Android. I've tested it on iOS, Mac, PC. It all works, and you can access the courses whenever you like. It also saves your progress depending on which course you go into. And then the other thing as well is kind of like if you go for the first one, which is How to Loop Like a Pro, then, you know, if you've got an RC5 or an RC500 or 600, then great. I'm also going to be doing a course on this bad boy, the RC505 Mark II. I'm going to be doing another course as well that I'm writing at the moment, and I'm not going to disclose just yet, make it a little bit of a secret. Now, each one of my courses you can buy, and then that way you're not paying any more. Or if you know you want to smash through it in a month, I don't mind. There you go, $15. And you can basically smash through it in a month and then cancel. If you want to cancel. Now, the great thing is I keep adding to the courses to give you more value. So as I release 6, 7, 10, 15 courses, they'll all be in here for $15 a month. It's going to be an absolute no-brainer, you know, when you're wanting to learn looping and you want to learn a couple of other things from me as well. The other thing I am doing, I did say in the previous live stream, I'm going to be doing a course about live streaming. I'm going to actually do a course about live streaming, and then I'm going to charge for that course. But if you're in this subscription, you're going to get it. You're going to get every course that I make in this subscription. So this has been a couple of months of sort of working out how to do this and make sure that you guys are going to get that value. And there was talk about obviously having a higher tier version, like a premium subscription. But at the moment, I answer all questions in live streams anyway. I was thinking about doing private live streams or private one-to-one calls inside. So I might think about doing that in the future. But for now, we're going to do this where we put all the courses in here. And then maybe in the future, if there is demand for it, enough demand for it, then we can do a higher tier version where we add even more. But for now, basically, I just wanted to let you know, of course, about that. And then that there. And then thank you very much for DistroKid. DistroKid QR code is there. There's my courses, and thank you very much. Obviously, if you go for any of my courses, if you go for a one-to-one with me or anything like that, then you know, you're helping me out directly. You know, you're helping me keep the lights on and stuff at home. So thank you very much. Right, cool. Now, a couple of things in the chat. Apparently, the evening times are better for people, so we're going to do that. Obviously, based on a vote of 2, I got a new electric guitar last week. Less about... Well, an Ibanez, nice. 165 for an Ibanez. Really? Prime deals. Nice. I didn't actually get anything this Prime. I normally do, and I didn't actually get anything. I didn't want to get anything. Yeah, it's just that's it. There's one thing I want, which ironically is a guitar. But I'm trying to see if they can send me one to do a review and then keep it. So there we go. There we go. Really like that loop. Some more keyboard bendy note, please. That was dope. Thanks very much. That's all good. Can you do something atmospheric with a bluesy vocal in D minor? See, this is what the Midweek Live Loop's all about. Right. Now I've got someone. Right, okay. Let's see what we can do. We want atmospheric, do we? Ooh, pads. Pads will do. D minor. Sounds like a bit from Gladiator. Doesn't it? Sounds a bit like Gladiator. Anyway, I don't want to be copywritten. that's not very atmospheric. I'm going to try that again. Sorry. What do we say? D minor. Wait a minute. 2. Ah, that's what it is. I put the beat at the wrong side. Ha. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So I hope that was what you were looking for. So obviously on the midweek live, we make a tune and then we delete it. Yeah, we moved across different things, didn't we? And then you said harp, so I had to try and find a harp very quickly. Josh is in the house. Love to know how you get your music sounding so clear for a live stream. Well, Josh, it's very simple. I basically have, I can tell you how all this works if you really, really want to know. We're going from if you can just, in fact, let me just do one thing to help Josh out. We need to help everyone out. I'm of the full ilk of that. There is the setup with my can right next to it there. This is the RC505 Mark II. This is the Arturia Keylab. It doesn't matter. It's just in that respect. It's a MIDI keyboard that's controlling the iPad. See that? And then the out of that is sitting around about 12 o'clock. It's like straight up. And we're actually using jacks. So we're not using the USB because USB is already being used by the iPad. So we're using jacks. That's going into over there an audio interface. And then the audio interface is limited. So it's got a bit of compression on board and a limiter. So I've got a sound coming out of here, of course, and I don't think you're going to see it on the screen from this camera because it's too what's the name? It's too that. Long story cut short, this never goes over 100. You can go up to 200 on it. I never go up to 100. My headphones are 90, and the microphone I think is sitting at 100 as well. And then the USB sound is this is coming in through USB, and the USB sound it's about 30 because this thing's freaking loud. And then the MIDI controller is just controlling the MIDI. So I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I'm going into the what am I going into? The Mackie DLZ Creator XS, which is that touchscreeny, but the small version of the DLZ. Testing it out. I normally use an audio interface of a different kind. I've got the Arturia, what's it called? Studio Fuse, that one. The Studio Fuse one. But I'm using the DLZ for a little while just to see how it plays out. And it's doing so well because obviously I have to mix and change between this and sort of live streaming, recording myself as an artist, and then also doing things like one-to-ones and stuff where you need multiple stuff going in whilst also I'm speaking. So I'm just testing that out. It's like a podcasty element, sort of. It's aimed at podcasters, but it is an audio interface and it does have some EQ compression bits on it there as well. So maybe that's why it's it. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, I thought you'd. Yeah. So the harp. Oh, play the harp. That'd be cool. You need to play that. Have you seen that girl who plays the harp and beatboxes? Really cool. Really like that. Different kind of genre though, obviously. Telephone vocal effect not working this track though. Everything else has been. Yeah, I know. I was trying to find something. But you got to go with what you got to go with. It's live, and I've never made it before, and it's never going to be made again. And if it did, it'd be sounding different because I can't remember what I used. There we go. I'm using I'm guessing that's iRig, but I was coming out straight from the Boss RC600 sound. Yeah, the RC600, the RC505 Mark II. It's Mark II, not MK2, as I heard someone say. But they've both got the same brain, and you can put it into the generic mode and you can put it into vendor mode. So the generic mode is just like a 2-in-2 audio interface. So this is an audio interface already. So you don't need another audio interface. You just plug into that straight out the 600, straight out the 505 Mark II. Dead easy. And then the great thing about that is what the audience hear is what they get it. There we go. It's all good. I appreciate you explaining. You're welcome. It's okay, no problem at all. That's what this is all about. The midweek live loop is about making some tunes and answering some questions, not the Stream Pro. Okay, that's cool. Improv is the best. Thank you very much. Yes. There we go. Bit of improv for you. Yeah, I'd like doing the improv thing because basically it means that like I'm free to do whatever I want. It's kind of like releasing my brain, and that's why the album is called Looping My Brain, because I've taken some of the songs from the live streams, gone, I like that one, and then it's like, I remember that one from last night, so I'll go and grab it, and then I've made an album. So the album is out. Let me find, where's the thing gone with the thing? You don't know, of course you don't know. There we go. So this is the album, which is called Looping My Brain. This is actually part 2. There's a part 1 and a part 2. Let me just get rid of one thing. Hang on a second. Where's that gone? I'm like an old man. There we go. So just take the ticker off for a second. So there you go. John Paul, Looping My Brain, Volume 1, Volume 2, Part 1, Part 2. And the tagline for this is live, raw, and unrehearsed. And the whole point of it is twofold. One, to prove that you can actually just take a live stream and turn it into an album. So you can make an album in a day, okay? And that's what Volume 1 was all about. And then the second one was actually just taking some songs and, you know, making them a bit better and everything else. You need a good recording, though. You can't polish a crappy recording. You know the other phrase. It's one of those things where as long as you've got a good recording of something, then you can obviously do it. You can do it really, really well. And it's if you've got a good sound come out of this is 32-bit float. It's got a great sound out of it. So is the 600, and it's going into a good audio interface. You know, I'm very blessed and very honoured that basically, apart from me buying my own iPad, everything on this table right now was I didn't buy. So I'm very, very honoured, and I'm very aware of that, and I know I'm very blessed for things like that. So, including the table, the actual table was given to me as because it's made by Gravity Stands. That's Gravity Stands. That's a microphone that's made by Aston Mics. I'm very blessed to be able to use it, but because I've been given this stuff, I want to use this stuff. So you know, it's not going to sit in one of these drawers, although some stuff does, and I need to get out and play with it. And we've got more stuff coming on the channel on the way. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, follow, and all that jazz. And if you're watching on the replay, ask me a question about looping or live streaming. I don't mind. Oh, that's a good question. Of course I will. Why not? Let's collab. What do you want to collab on? I noticed you've got gamer on the end. I do game. Very, very rarely these days because I'm in my mid-40s. But you know, I'll if you want a singer, I can sing. If you want a looper, I can loop. There we go. Yeah, Josh, let's do it. Let's collab. I'm happy to collab with people. I've collabed with people. In fact, the last single, I don't know if I've got it here. Where is it? The last single I'd done. Oh, there we go. I've got it here. So the last single I did, there we go, which basically is called Whiskey Jar. It's on, let's say, new single was out on April 19th. That is me and Joe McAdam, who hosts the Open Mic Night in the Whiskey Jar in Manchester. So he came here, and I wrote the song, and he collabed with me. Because it's about the place, it's about the Whiskey Jar, it's about the Open Mic Night. So it's only fair, it only makes sense that Joe sings on that as well. And Joe's a fantastic singer, and he's a great guy. Known him for years, and so yes, happy to collab. If you want to collab, then obviously, if you want to get hold of me on the YouTube channel, go to contact on my YouTube channel page. My email's there. Shout me an email. We'll have a chat. Right. What platform do you game on? midlife gamer myself. Actually, my phone, I got the thing called the Backbone, but my login is with Xbox. thank you very much for watching, listening, hearing as I cut my own reverb off there. Did you hear that? Weird. So this has been the Midweek Live Loop. It's weird. And I'm going to sign off now because we always hit the 2-hour mark and then I'm getting tired. We're going to be back basically as soon as we can. And we'll try and do State of the Evening Times if we can do. But thank you very much for listening. If you're watching on a replay, give this a thumbs up. If you're watching right now, give this a thumbs up. And so give us a super chat. Give us a follow on here. And if you're watching on Facebook or on Twitch, then come over to YouTube. Give us a bit of a subscribe. We're going to try and get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some value out of it. See you soon. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here's he missed it. He missed it. Watch the replay. He missed it. Here.